how to lose weight and do it correctly, the truth about habits, how and why we form them, how to create a goal structure to help you lose weight or obtain a desired healthier lifestyle and body. Yo bar, what's up and what's happening? And in today's episode, I'm going to be telling you the truth about habits, how you can master any habit formation, how to grow a habit and also keep it. In most circumstances, habits are proven to return with ease once the process is repeated over and over again. However, it takes longer to produce good habits, or what we perceive as good habits, that affect us in a productive way or increase our ability to improve or to achieve more. There are a few things that we all want in life. And one of those things is that we want to be able to formulate better habits that work for us so that we can improve and also grow. However, on the opposite end of the spectrum, bad or unfavourable habits are often the easiest ones to develop. They are easily formed, easier to repeat, and they are more than likely to be detrimental to you, your health, and also your lifestyle. Even outside sources such as social behavior, your surroundings, the environment in which you find yourself in will all affect your habit formation. Whether you're able to make or break a habit, those things also come into account. And that's what I'm going to be discussing with you today. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Enjoy. Okay, play the intro. Come on. Food for thought. We all feel like we want something new, a goal, if you like. But this ambition to achieve needs habits and drive to feed your goal. And this new idea or goal invigorates thoughts in your mind of how you're going to change. But our nervous system is not built to adapt or to reinvent itself just because we like the idea that we want to change. Because a feeling is not an action. A feeling or an idea is an emotion that helps create drive towards the action. We need to change our behavior so that we can change the way we think, act, perceive, and do. Welcome to the world of habitual learning. Question: what is a habit? To form a habit takes a number of things. And the author, James Clear, describes these in 4 categories or progressive steps. And these steps to be able to formulate a habit are noticing, wanting, doing, and liking. However, these 4 steps are often interrupted by certain blocks that tend to hinder our development to be able to progress with a habit. So often when you're trying to create a habit, you're trying to create a habit that is going to be beneficial to you. So the steps that you're trying to create are often going to be steps that are going to be healthy, helpful, positive, or impactful or beneficial to your life. So you, the individual, need to be supported with tools in order to be able to formulate these habits. And how to find and use these tools to your benefit, I'll discuss later. Now, let's take a person who's trying to create a habit in a more negative environment, where the individual has opposed problems, which possibly could be personal, professional, environmental, social, or even problems at home. These individuals who are possibly trying to break an old habit and create a new habit are going to find it very difficult to be able to achieve their desired outcome without the right tools and without integrating the correct plan. Okay, so let's imagine that you're on a journey, and your journey is to drive to my house. And the reason you're driving to my house is at the end of the journey, I always have cookies waiting for you. However, the journey to get to my house is actually quite complicated and you have to follow a map. And therefore, you have to take your time to be able to get to my house so you don't end up in the wrong location. So when you get to my house, you eat the cookies and I say to you, look, there's going to be more cookies here tomorrow if you want to come back. And so you say, yeah, sure. I'd love to come back to eat more cookies. So you travel the journey again to get to my house so that you can eat cookies. But one of the differences is that you actually cut your time down. The first time it took you an extended amount of time because you didn't want to make a mistake on the journey. But the second time you actually knew the journey a little bit better to be able to get to my house. So every single time you travel to my house, the journey becomes easier and easier. You cut down the time and you also remember the route in which you have to travel. So thinking back to the initial journey and then traveling that same route, let's say a dozen times, everything becomes a lot more automated. Everything becomes a lot easier. But what is actually going on is that you are learning a new habit and your brain is having to work less and less because it doesn't have to remember quite so much as it did the first time it took that journey. The learning process has become automated. But that is not the only reason why you have developed a habit. The reason why you've developed a habit is because there is an incentive there of cookies at the end of the journey. So even if the journey is difficult to be able to get to my house, at the end there is a reward. And that habit is going to be kind of difficult to break because there is a reward at the end of the journey. By the way, I'm a fitness professional. I would never offer you cookies in a million years.
It's the Yo Bossy